The research vessel Galactic Horizon hung in orbit around planetary designation XR 317, a world that defied every known classification of habitability. Most species databases would have immediately flagged it as uninhabitable, a death world of the highest magnitude. Toxic atmosphere, extreme temperature fluctuations, unpredictable geological activity, and predatory ecosystems that would make even the most hardened explorers retreat in terror. But humans were not most species. Captain Mike Rodriguez watched the planetary scans with a grin that unsettled his alien crew members. The holographic display showed crimson danger zones, radiation spikes, and environmental conditions that would reduce most known life forms to ash within minutes. Layers of data scrolled past: atmospheric composition, gravitational anomalies, chemical interactions that would be lethal to 99.9% of known life forms. "Crap the landing gear," he announced, his voice calm and collected. The Corian Navigator, a silicon-based life form with crystalline structures for a body, clicked its external communication node in disbelief. "Captain, the surface temperature ranges from -80 to +120 degrees in a single planetary rotation. Atmospheric pressure fluctuates violently. Radiation levels are off our standard measurement charts. The planetary core exhibits continuous tectonic instability. Chemical interactions in the atmosphere create acid rain capable of dissolving most known alloys." Mike's smile didn't waver. "Sounds like a perfect camping spot." Historical records of human exploration played through the ship's database. Countless instances where humans had survived, no, thrived, in environments that defied comprehension. From the deepest ocean trenches to the most extreme desert conditions, humans had not just survived but adapted, transformed, and conquered. The alien crew exchanged incomprehensible signals of confusion and horror. Humans had a reputation across the galaxy. They were either incredibly brave or monumentally insane. Often, it was difficult to distinguish between the two. The landing module dropped through the planet's turbulent atmosphere, buffeted by winds that would have torn apart any conventional spacecraft. Inside, the human team checked their custom-designed environmental suits, more like portable living environments than traditional protective gear. Each suit was a marvel of engineering, capable of adapting to multiple environmental threats in milliseconds. As they touched down on the rocky, acidic terrain, Mike was the first to step out. Massive electrical storms crackled in the distance. Razor-sharp crystal formations jutted from the ground like nature's own defensive weapons. Microscopic organisms that could dissolve metal competed with radiation-resistant bacterial colonies. "Beautiful," Mike muttered, his suit's sensors working overtime to keep him alive. The alien science officer, a gaseous entity contained in a specialized environmental bubble, transmitted its readings with increasing panic. "The ecosystem is actively hostile. Multiple layers of predatory mechanisms, adaptive chemical warfare, continuous geological transformations. The planet's core generates electromagnetic pulses that would destroy most technological systems." Mike just laughed. "You mean it's challenging?" Within hours, the human team had not only survived but begun mapping the planet's complex ecosystem. They collected samples, established temporary research stations, and even managed to set up a small recreational area where they played improvised games that looked like a mixture of extreme sports and scientific exploration. The alien crew watched in stunned disbelief as humans treated what they considered a nightmarish environment as nothing more than an interesting weekend retreat. Lisa, one of the lead researchers, was collecting samples from a region where the ground periodically liquefied and then resolidified. Massive electrical discharges created temporary glass sculptures around her. Her suit's environmental controls adjusted millisecond by millisecond, a testament to human engineering. "Got some fascinating microorganism colonies here," she reported casually, as if discussing a pleasant walk in a park, rather than standing in an environment that would kill most species instantaneously. The planet's surface was a living canvas of destruction and creation. Massive crystal formations grew from acidic ground, only to shatter moments later under extreme pressure changes. Electromagnetic storms rewrote the landscape faster than most computer systems could track. Thermal readings are stabilizing in Sector 4, called out Tom, another team member, who is monitoring their portable research equipment. Looks like we might get a chance to do some extended sampling. The Quarian Navigator's communication module translated to almost hysterical tones. Extended sampling? You mean prolonged exposure to these conditions? The molecular instability alone should have. Should have what? Mike interrupted, walking up with a portable grill. Killed us? We'd survived worse. And they had. Humans had evolved on Earth, a planet that was itself a testing ground of survival. Extreme temperatures, diverse predators, geological upheavals, and constant environmental challenges had shaped them into the galaxy's most adaptable species. What other civilizations saw as a death world, humans saw as an opportunity. Where others detected mortal danger, humans detected adventure. As night fell, if one could call the continuous electrical storm and radioactive glows night, the human teams set up camp. They cooked meals, shared stories, and conducted research with equal enthusiasm. Their portable technology created a bubble of livable space in an environment that defied survival. The alien crew continued to observe, record, and try to comprehend the impossible scenario unfolding before them. Mike looked up at the turbulent sky, another storm brewing. Who wants grilled rations? He called out, pulling out their portable cooking equipment as lightning danced across the horizon. The planet continued its violent dance of destruction and creation. Massive crystal formations grew and shattered. Electromagnetic storms rewrote the landscape. Toxic gases mixed and remixed in complex chemical balances. And the humans? They prepared their meal, discussed research findings, and planned their next expedition with the excitement of individuals preparing for a pleasant vacation. The galaxy would receive their report with a mixture of terror and fascination. Another death world, another human playground. Just another day in the universe.